to tell you a little story of mine. So a few months ago, well, I was having family dinner, so with my mom and my dad and my sister, my mom decided to bring up that I was holding my chopsticks incorrectly. As a Vietnamese growing up in an Asian household, I've always been a very proud chopstick user, but apparently, according to my mother, I've been using it wrong my whole life. Just to give you a visual, how I should hold my chopsticks is by supporting underneath them with your middle finger. I, however, like to use my ring finger or my fourth finger instead. And of course, that caused an argument between my mom and I. We went back and forth. I even tried out using the middle finger, trying to hold chopsticks. I didn't like it, nor felt comfortable using it. And just like any other family business, my dad decided to join in. My dad supported my mom and said that I should change how I use my chopsticks. But you know what the really funny thing here is? How my dad holds his chopsticks is exactly how I hold my chopsticks. So, who's right and who's wrong here? To be honest with you, no one. Vulnerable age, it can be extremely offensive to us. And over time, if these comments and negative remarks gets repeated over and over, it can lead to body dysmorphia and sometimes eating disorders. Parents should absolutely respect the body of a teenager and understand the changes that they're going through. They have to see that some of these changes might not look the best to their eyes, but that's okay. Parents also have to learn about the limits of the idea of triumph through adversity, because once this limit is pushed, it can lead to serious consequences. Instead, how about saying, our family should do a sports activity together today, or we should eat broccoli for dinner today. That's best right away than saying, you're getting fat or you're getting weight. As I said, teenagers go through puberty and we experience physical changes and mental changes as well. And one of the effects of this are mood swings. Have you ever just wake up and is just mad at everything? Everything around the world? Yeah, more often than not, I am. I'm mad about how the door is supposed to be closed. I'm mad about how the curtain's not sitting right. These mood swings are caused by hormonal changes in our body and oftentimes stress. Stress from school, stress from friends, or stress from just general life. Parents need to understand that it's okay for teenagers to have an attitude sometimes. It's okay for teenagers to want to be left alone. It's okay for teenagers to not want to engage in the activities. But that's not to say that only teenagers experience mood swings. Mood swings are bound to happen to anyone, and that includes our parents as well. Especially for parents who works long hours, high-stress jobs, such as my mom, who works a 9 to 6 job and gets home at 7 p.m. every night. My mom will often come home where she's mad. She doesn't want to listen to me, or sometimes she just yell at me for the smallest thing in the world. And as teenagers, as we depend on this income from our parents to go to school, to have a roof over our heads, and to be able to have food on the table every night, we need to respect the hard work that they put in to try to support us, because we are not easy to support in any way or form. And we need to also understand that they can be moody. They can be mad, and it's okay for them to come home tired and just wants to rest. Teenagers need to understand that parents are not perfect in any way. But same for parents. Just because teenagers doesn't have a high-stress job to support your family doesn't mean we don't get to be mad. We don't get to have an attitude. Respect is like a two-way street, where you give some, you get some back. And only in a relationship where respect is put in with both sides, that it can stay strong and grow. Therefore, next time when your parents get home, if they're mad or tired and you just want to tell them about your school day, maybe save it for tomorrow, or save it for when they got some rest. And parents, if they got home, if your teenagers come home from school and they've had a hard day, or if they just woke up today and just doesn't want to do anything or engage in any family activities, that's okay too. Thank you very much.